It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets taking on the Sacramento Kings. Won by Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox. Cauley Stein to Fox. From the painted area, won't go down. Screen coming, grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. Denver ball right now. To Jokic. Gets it in the right corner. Jamal Murray, his first effort, off the mark. To Fox. Bagley. Missed a wide open look.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensive. Be a dogfight.
To Millsap. Denver with 4 to shoot. Jamal Murray. Not that time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Shot from the lane won't go. Let the debate begin, Jay. Michael Porter Jr., steal of the draft for Denver.
Well, after all the tests he went through, if Michael Porter Jr. is healthy, then yes, he is the ultimate steal of the NBA draft. Going number 14 was an absolute shock to a lot of us analysts and people around the country. Last year, we were talking about this kid easily, by a wide margin, going with the first pick in the draft. This is a gem for the Denver Nuggets.
And a throwdown.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
It's Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten in there. De'Aaron Fox slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Here comes the screen. Down low for Harris. Inside, he scores.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Fox into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Shot denied by Jokic.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Jumper's good. Now whistle. Timeout for Denver as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Knocked loose. Kings come up with it. Not that time. The pass taken away by the Kings. But he healed. It's blocked by Millsap.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Kings with the ball. To Randolph. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and that's rebounded by the Kings. Knocked loose. Nuggets have it. Stuffs it down with authority. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
It's Denver's ball. Lets it fly from long range, drills the three.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. And it's off the rim. Came so close to draining that one from 3/4 court. But that'll do it for this opening period. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
De'Aaron Fox gets it in the left corner to Randolph. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Nuggets have the possession.
You gotta get up on that. Hey, watch this screen left.
Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
I got some for him.
Scalabiciere tips it. That's his first of the game.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Hey, lock up.
Got it.
I got a chance to sit down with this kid before the NBA draft 2 years ago. One of the most intelligent, brilliant minds we have in the game. Very much reminds me of the way Rajon Rondo runs his squad.
To Randolph. The big fella, Zach Randolph. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
To Millsap. For 3, not going down here. Labiciere with a shot, no good. Finish that.
Because you're able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body controls everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
The drive, right to the basket. Can't connect. The big fella, Zach Randolph. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
New blood coming in for both sides. Nuggets have the possession. Jay, the Nuggets bring a lot back. They go out and sign a guy like Isaiah Thomas. There's a lot to work with on this roster.
Yeah, and they also got Will Barton, which was huge for them this offseason. That's exactly what Mike Malone is trying to do. He's trying to build the identity of this team. And I've heard coaches talk about this for a long time, Ed. I'd rather have talent and mold that talent than have no talent and have an identity.
No good and no foul.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Hield. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
The pass stolen by Sacramento.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
The pass taken away by the Kings. To Fox. Can't connect from inside. Denver's got it. Going to launch beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Millsap. Fires the 3, and Paul Millsap, he's an all-star. You give him that space, he's going to take advantage.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
Fox with it. Up a dozen. 4-3, and it's rebounded by the Nuggets. Willie Cauley-Stein pins it. That's his first of the game.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
First half comes to an end, and the Kings right now feeling good.
Thanks, Ed. The Kings absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. And the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Sacramento Kings. The Nuggets have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. bench points.
The Denver Nuggets had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Jay, 46 wins, not good enough for Denver. Now the Nuggets trying to turn away the sting of losing that play-in game to Minnesota.
Actually, one could make the case that they could have been a playoff team if Paul Millsap didn't miss a huge chunk of the season. But I will say this about the Nuggets. They have the most underrated backcourt in the NBA when you think about Gary Harris and Jamal Murray. Both guards that can do it off the dribble and are both great leaders.
To Millsap. Rocking the rim. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
It's the Kings now with the ball. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Surveys the floor. Buddy Hield to Fox. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. De'Aaron Fox knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
Murray with it. Down by 15. Fires the 3. That's not his range. It's no good. Fox across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Jokic. Goaltending's called. Count the basket. Sacramento ball. Pass stolen by the Nuggets. Here's a steal. Dangerous pass.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Knocked loose. To Jokic. From the painted area, won't go down. Into the front court, it's Fox. His team on top by 13. Screen coming. To Bagley. De'Aaron Fox. Draws the double and still hits.
And ball movement is one of those great things. One of the things you learn early in this game is that if everybody gets involved, then everyone has a chance to win.
Fox into the front court. The lead is 15. To Bagley. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Misses the first. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Nuggets with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
To Fox. Cauley Stein to Heald. Nice pass to get things going.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game. And for all the fans at home, let me give you my top 5 centers real quick. I'll go with Joel Embiid, number 1, 2, DeMarcus Cousins, 3, Cat, Jokic at 4, and then rounding it all off, Rudy Gobert. Take that.
Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
From long range. That out of his range and no good. To Fox. And that's blocked by Harris.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Inside, he scores.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Jokic. Here's a chance from long range. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Jokic. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Kings have the basketball. To Heald. To Randolph. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from the lane won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That misses with 3 seconds left. That ends the third quarter. The Kings dominating so far. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And, Jay, I'm as shocked as you are. Neither of us expected this.
Ed, I'm sitting here shaking my head because I am baffled. I thought maybe they could have given them a game. But I don't think anyone saw them with a double-digit lead to start the fourth quarter.
It's Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox. Oh, he had it. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And the Nuggets really need GH to be one of their primary offensive scorers. He's really responded to that challenge as well. Up to 17.5 points per game, and you finally see the game slowing down for the young player.
Runner's good there.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Millsap. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Randolph. The big fella, Zach Randolph. He's now 4 for 6.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. It remains Sacramento basketball. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for the Sacramento Kings, number 35.
Kings with the ball. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Paul Millsap. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Lets it fly from long range.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. To Bagley. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Jokic. Picked up by the Kings. To Fox. Over to the right side. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Ah, the monster stuff.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you headhunt.
It's the Kings now with the ball. To Fox. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Jamal Murray buries it on the catch and shoot.
Man, why do I feel like Canadians are really taking over the NBA? Kitchener's finest, Jamal Murray, is really coming into his own as a player. There was so much confusion his first year. Am I a 1? Am I a 2? And now I see a kid who is just Jamal Murray. He doesn't care what position he is. But when the ball is in his hands, there's no doubt about it. He is built for the big-time moments. And he's a scorer, an elite scorer that can make everybody else around him better.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
One free throw up and good. The lead now 14.
That's me. I got ball. I got ball.
For 3, he was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And a whistle.
Welcome to New Age basketball. That's a foul.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Knocked loose. Kicks it around the perimeter. Beyond the arc for 3. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 20, Tyler.
Buddy Hield. A pass stolen by the Nuggets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Sacramento ball. To Bagley. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Marvin Bagley at the line. First one, counted. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And that one out of bounds off a Nugget. It's the Kings who get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Raymond Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Kings put together a of intensity made all of the difference. They were committed to staying aggressive, forcing turnovers, and being disruptive on their way to victory. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Sacramento Kings. The Nuggets couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Sacramento Kings looked very impressive today, especially when it came to capitalizing on their own missed shots. The way they kept extending possessions wore out the D and earned them the win.
Player of the game.
Fox gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.